Welcome, people. Somebody driving left, you're good.
Yo, hold up.
Yep, it's still us.
Ain't nothing wrong with Metro PCS. What the hell? They do me good. They always hook me up with deals and shit.
Where you at on that?
On what?
On the podcast. What's that timer?
I had to stop it and start it again.
The podcast?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that?
Because somebody was late, so it went over.
Oh, it was edited, that's what I was wondering. Oh.
Fucking Juancho.
Oh, so you gotta invite me again to the thing, right?
I don't like having to do all this get up, sit down, get up, sit down.
Don't worry about Rico. You got up, sat down, got up, just sat down. Oh, man.
So I'm on the phone, but it's not on the line.
He just sent the invite again.
No, I tried to, but I have to wait for him to pop back up in the corner up here.
Comment on the Facebook. That might help him.
Oh, that's right. Okay, gotcha. Going in right now.
We'll get it back together again, guys, soon. Sorry about this. And welcome to the second part of the episode with our guest host who was late. We have to do a second part. Juancho. Say hello to the people, Juancho.
Oh, hell no.
Well, welcome back, everybody. And here we are for our second half of this. As soon as we get this going, we'll try and get him back on the live with us. Sorry, kid, you don't get to see all that. Hopefully you can hear him well.
Well,
anybody over there who's listening, shout out if you can hear us well.
Yeah, well,
what our guest well.
What I'm gonna do too is, you can't hear me?
No, I can hear you, but like I'm not on the live though. I'm on the call, like on the phone.
I know.
So I still haven't gotten the thing yet.
All right, it'll probably take a minute, but I mean, I'll still have you on the phone, so I can still ask you questions. That way, it'll give you time too to be able to. Oh no, I think I got you now.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Uh-oh, he hung up.
Apparently, you don't like talking to us. We never said we were a professional fucking podcast.
This is how you have to deal with us sometimes. This is how we're out of the garage. I felt it earlier, but now I feel alright. Maybe it's because I started smoking again.
Possibly, but I did that and I completely forgot to take my mic with me.
Yeah. Then we'd really not be able to hear you. What happened to him?
I don't know. He disappeared.
We lost our guest again. Sorry about all the technical difficulties going on during this podcast. Thank you for sticking with us as long as you have. We appreciate you. Oh, man.
Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can figure it out. There we go. He's back on there now. I'm getting tired of this thing because now I got to keep doing this shit. Oh, it's not going to let him join. Something about he's having technical issues.
Welcome, DAC.
So I'm going to do shit like this. But watch me work. Alright, fuck it. I'm going to get you on like that.
Yo, so you either gotta hang up on Messenger or like be live on Facebook, right? You can't do both.
Nah, you can't. So that's why I just video called you. That way you're still technically involved in the live and shit like that. We can see you. They can hear you. So.
Good, because I'm gonna let all the weed out now and all the drugs that I couldn't show on camera.
But no, I had tried to.
There's a purpose for everything, yo.
I had tried to add you back in, but for some reason it was saying that there were technical difficulties on your end.
Damn, nigga, that's that T-Mobile, baby.
How you go?
That's that T-Mobile.
Didn't you used to work for T-Mobile?
Yeah, yo, I know the tricks, bro. I know my people, bro.
Well, what the hell? Get me a hookup. Get me a hookup on like a better phone.
You need a phone, bro?
I always.
I'll see what I can do for you.
You know what's crazy? You know what's? She still work for T-Mobile?
My wife is freaking, yo, she's the director of T-Mobile, bro.
Bruh, and does she run a black market on phones too?
I won't confirm nor deny.
Talk to him on the side. He says.
I'll talk to you on the side about that. It's all good.
It's in a private message.
Yo, so, but a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about too were with the comedy and stuff like that. So I remember seeing a post, and correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but didn't you open up for Joselito?
Nah, I'm correct. I'm full close to leave.
Oh, okay. So you.
Yeah, God allowed me that opportunity to hit him up. He's a little celebrity, you know. Everybody knows him up here, so it was an easy peasy. I just got in touch with his people and we booked it. And next thing you know, he took me on tour with him, and I joined a couple other dudes. And we had like a tour for like 5 days, or like 5 nights.
Yeah.
And we did all kinds of things. I made hella money with those dudes. Yeah.
Oh shit, man, that's fucking crazy. Because I know most people, who watch stuff like that, like Joselito's that dude. He's fucking stupid, and actually, Joselito is one of the reasons why, like, when somebody does something fucked up, I just took him and go, damn, puppy.
Damn, Booty.
Yeah, damn, Futhi. And then, if I'm correct, I know at one point, like, I think, like, I was still working at the grocery store, and this was, like, before I left the grocery store, but, like, some chick had come in, and she was, like, talking all reckless and shit to me, like, nothing bad, but, like, just, saying some reckless shit. And I just looked at her, I was like, nah, I can't do that. I said, because I'm too much for you. Like, you can't deal with that shit. Like, I'm too much of a difficult person. And then she was like, oh no, like, I don't mean it like that. And I'm like, oh, so you just want that bicho tazo. Yeah, the bicho tazo. I was like, that's what she wanted. But now, so like, that's actually mad dope because, like I was saying, like, Joselito's one of them dudes that, you know about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know Joselito, you living under a rock. Like, that dude's he's fucking hilarious. The shit that he does. He was also the reason that for a little bit on my Samsung phone, I have that AR zone where you can make like an AR version of yourself and shit like that. So I ended up creating like a little emoji to go over my head, and I called myself Papa Julio. And I would just do a bunch of fucked up shit with that face on, like Spanish accent and all that shit. Papa Julio. And I got that off of Joselito because that's fucking hilarious.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit on Los Angeles. You ready? And I hope you watches this shit. I hope you watch. If you ever watches this shit, nigga, I'm gonna tag you that. But we're cool though. We're boys. At first, I didn't know who he was because remember he's a puppet, right?
Yeah.
You never see his face. You never even look at his real name. You only see Joselito the puppet.
Yeah.
So when I got to the show, my arrogant ass, I showed up, nigga, with the whole nine, looking good, smelling good with the hot wife. You already know, nigga, going in hard, letting everybody know that the community is in the building. Yo, nigga, I see the table back in the back, and I see this dude, like a regular dude, nigga, with a hat, backwards, with glasses. Just sits in the back and I'm like, yo, my man, the show's right there. I said, like, yo, you're regular. he didn't say nothing to me. He just looked at me. He smiled. He's like, oh, whatever. But I'm like, this nigga, I left there like, yo, this nigga's retarded. This nigga never left me. Right. Yo, dude. Later, like 20 minutes later, they started announcing that was the people like, going up on stage. Here comes this motherfucker that I was talking mad. I was telling this nigga, I was like, yo, you a regular dude. You gotta look like. And he was holding it like a fucking joke on shit.
And this nigga's over there talking mad shit to him like, dog, nah, like, can someone speak to this nigga, please? He ain't listening to me.
Yeah, I love how he let me have it at, like, when he got up on stage. He didn't say nothing to me after he got up on stage. So I thought it was funny.
Nah, but that's dope shit that you at least got to, meet him, engage with him and all that stuff. Like, that's up there. Like,
yeah, absolutely, bro. Can we see that? Absolutely. But these guys, that's what you want to do. I'm just asking, like, what happened?
Nah, my bad. I'm just fixing something else.
I'm about to say it's not me on this side.
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
No, it was just me fixing something else. But I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. But no, like I've been seeing that like you're doing, your shows and stuff like that, and doing what you got to do, and that's actually dope ass shit. So I know that like when we first talked to you, you were kind of just jumping into the comedy game and all that stuff, and like how you feeling towards it, like now, like what are your experiences now with that?
Now I feel like it's a lifestyle. Dude, I feel like I have lived 3 lives. Dude, I feel like I didn't know what to do, bro, in my 20s. Like, oh, I wanted to be a cop. My dad had that, like, grown up being like, join the army or something. Like, I thought that I wanted to do those things, but in reality, no, my family was those things. And I did those things because of them. That's why I failed tremendously, bro, as a cop. I have a lot of funny bits for being a cop. Like, life was like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're not supposed to know. You're a comedian. But I didn't know that then. I didn't know that. I had to go to the army, and I had to go see other shit, and I had to come home a little sick to start, like, talking about it in a very humorous way. That's how comedy was born.
Okay.
So, like,
yeah, you were.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you were a cop for a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I was, yo. The funny part about that is like, I tried 7 times to do it. It's like life was trying to tell me, nigga, are you sure? Yo, the police people would know me by name, bro. They would know my name, bro. And they would sing. It would be one thing or the other. Like, I would pass. So, in order to become a police officer, you have to pass the testing. You have to pass the written test. Then, shortly after that, you have to take a physical analysis test. You have to go run, sit up, and you pass that. Then they schedule you for an order board. It's like an interview, but it's an intense interview.
Yeah.
They go through the whole life, like your whole fucking life. It's very intense. So what happened with me was I would look in the newspaper and I would look what city, what town is conducting a test, and they have a fee. Yo, I would pay $25 for each exam, my nigga. Each test that I would have to take, I would pay this test money, and I would register so that I could get in there. Bro, 7 times, nigga, 7 times. What happened? You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. I'm listening to you, but like I'm looking at one of our lives because it's telling me that somebody got banned from one of our lives.
It's probably me.
No, it was.
I pulled out the blood and they were like, oh, we got weed.
No, we got kicked off a long time.
Yeah, we would have got kicked off forever ago, but. No, I can't even do that. Because even on, like, Facebook Live, like, I got a cousin who, she does, like, her little comedy stuff and shit like that on live. And she's, like, constantly, like, rolling up while she's doing the fucking lives. And she does all types of crazy shit, like prank calls. I watched one. She prank called a motherfucker like 12 midnight with some weird ass Russian Spanish accent talking about, I love you, baby. You picked me up. And the dude kept saying, yeah, I'm going to jump in the shower and go get you right now. Send me the address. And then she'd call him back like 15 minutes later. Yo, like, where you at? But she would never send the address, and she would keep this dude like saying, yo, I need the Addy. I need the Addy.
That's not cool. That's not hate women. Yo, women got too much power, bro. God gave women way too much power. Yo, I swear to God, bro, if I was a woman, bro, I'd be the biggest fucking hoe in the world. And I'll fuck everybody, my pussy for everybody. Yo, nigga, you think, yo, I'll make so much money, nigga. Yo, God did right when I give me no pussy. I'll be the hoe, nigga. I'll be the real hoe, nigga. I'll be lying, nigga. You know how women be telling niggas, you know, can I play fourth guy, nigga? You could be my 19th dude, and we got done fucking this morning. You ask me, I'll be like, no, it's been a year, baby. And she, oh, la, nigga. La.
Wow. Okay.
All right, good to know. Appreciate that. That's fucked up. He just straight up called him out like, nah, they got too much power.
That shit ain't fair, bro. That shit ain't fair. You know how many stupid things I've done for pussy, bro? Goddamn. Even today, look at me, bro. I'm squared away. I got a wife. God bless you. Thank you. Kids, healthy kids. No problem. But every now and then, one of these hoes be stripping in my fucking DM. Nigga be looking. I told my wife that's how crazy shit. Bro, now, because I've learned from the past, I've learned from my mistakes. Nigga, now, I just step over the pussy and walk the other way, because I ain't trying to ruin my life.
Your wife will beat your ass before anything.
Yo, I learned that was transparency. That's a very good thing to have, bro. Just be real. And I'm real. I'm honest, bro. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I'm too honest. But my honesty will get me out of trouble, honestly, bro. Because, like, I've been caught in a lot before, and you just look stupid when you get caught. Because now there's other questions. Why did you lie about that? What? Nigga, I learned the hard way. Trust me when I tell you, nigga. It's not funny, bro. This was my kid. I got a 15, 13, and a 12. Who cares? I don't keep track of those things. They're around there, right? Listen, my kid got in trouble for defending one of her friends, but the way she did it got her suspended. She was defending her friend from supposedly, I don't know, they were making fun of her. So my kid stood up and started making fun of the other kid. Thinking that she took it to another level, and she got suspended. So my kid asks me, and Enrique, you went to McLaughlin, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna die if you actually remember this, because I told my daughter this story. She asked me, she said, Dad, have you ever gotten suspended? And I said, as a matter of fact, I have. And she was like, why? I was like, look, I used to be in a class called ESL, English Second Language, where it was like, you know, our regular students do your regular work, right, in English, but then they'll just go over it in like Spanish with me a little bit. You know what I mean? Just to make sure that I understood the material. Well, their math books, Enrique, had all the math tests for the year. They had the math book. There was a picture of the exams that we were going to take in 2 weeks. There was a picture in ESL in their math books with that exact test, with all the answers in. Nigga, I told Larry about it. Well, look, I told Larry, we were just doing homework and I had the book with me. I took the book home so that I can study and cross-reference my work, right? Because I'm doing the right thing. I want to pass the test, doing it the right way. Larry goes, I know the fucking answers, nigga, on the test, on the book. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, nigga, let's not. So we started telling him the test. We stole the test. Bro, the teacher, Miss Dorian.
Yep.
Miss Dorian, she was like, how the fuck did 97% of the students pass? This fucking nigga. And me being me, mom and dad to the office, and they were gonna have me take the test in the office, oblivious to me not knowing anything, that they were doing an investigation. They wanted to know where the answers came from, but I hadn't taken the test yet, so it was a perfect opportunity for when I walked in the suspension to be in the in-house. They give me the test. They want to know what I do, right? Nigga, I copied and pasted those answers so much that I kind of memorized them, but I still wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I put the piece of paper in like my bolas and shit, and I went to the suspension and go take my test. Dude, I take the test. Yo, they leave me alone, man. I told a couple one of these, like I look at my balls, like, and I take the test and I get him, yo, nigga. I passed that shit in, everything was great. They called me back 5 minutes later from the room that I was. They were like, hey, come over here. That's when I learned that my mom and dad were in the conference room. So when I walk in there, nigga, look, Miss Norton goes like, let's grade your test. Let's see how you do. Number one, I get it wrong. I get the answer wrong, right? So she's like, she goes, oh, off to a nice start. I'm so stupid. I still don't get it, nigga. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do just fine. Okay. So after she goes to number 2, I get it right. Number 3, I get it right. All the way to the rest of the test, I only got one wrong. She goes like, Juan, I'm curious. And it's funny, your mama, hey, can you solve number 7 for me? I just want to know how you got the number 7, because you got it right. Yo, bro, never give up. If you're lying, bro, take that shit to the end. You know what I told the story, bro? I looked at the story and I was like, all right, let me get that test. I took the test back, I took a pencil, and I started circling over the number 7. Like, I'm thinking, like, what the hell am I doing next? I rewrote the problem. Making it look like I'm solid. I must have wrote it like 5 times. Same problem. Like, well, you know what you're doing. I was like, listen, I guess that's how I got the answer right. They go, really? Let's go to number 8. Oh, so number 8, bro. Last to the end, bro. And that's when my mom slapped the shit out of me. My mom was like, man, Juancho, I'm alive. Stop hitting me that. No, these people, bro, bullying me, bro. This is the wife, and that's my daughter. And you with the face. Say hi. You guys are not live. There's 100 million people. Yeah.
Take it to the end, right? But no, listen, I do remember that.
You remember that thing?
I do remember that shit because, in all honesty, they had suspended you, and then before you got back from suspension, I got suspended for fighting.
Damn. Yo, bro, you used to always get into fucking fights back then. You used to love eating niggas. Knocking niggas out. Fuck. Going in.
And it's funny too because like I remember all the fights I get into, and like I remember the names of the kids that I would fight and shit like that. But like I kind of forgot about them, you know, as the years went by. And the past like year or so, I started seeing all that shit on Facebook where it's like people you should know, and I'm going through them, and I'm like, I fought him. I'm like, I ain't trying to send these niggas a friend request. Like, the last memory they have is, yo, like, you rocked my jaw and got suspended. What happened?
Yeah, you were that dude, bro. But you did well, though. Yo, what high school you at the point?
Yeah.
So y'all studied there, too. Damn, nigga. And then from Central, you didn't do any college here, right? You just did?
Well, now with Central, if you remember, I had gotten kicked out because of that whole big ass fight that happened in the courtyard.
Dude, you was part of that shit?
Yeah, when like they had like half the Manchester police precinct come to the fucking school.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was involved.
Yo, I remember in Central one time we was gonna fight these like Yamo dudes, black dudes, and these niggas came out with fucking sticks and rocks and I've seen an African throw a wild deodorant, the baby blue bottle, you know, the
Yeah.
baby blue, like this nigga must have found it on the floor, bro, and he fucking said, yo, and he got the nigga too. He got him in the back of the head.
Yo, but
Yeah, I turned around.
speaking about that too, so when we was in Central, do you remember when they had the race wars going on? Like the white people only chilled with the white people, the Africans with the Africans, but then the African dudes,
We're all segregated.
and then the African dudes made their little gang called NBA, nothing but Africans.
Yes, I remember that.
Bro, I was just talking with somebody about that the other day, because I was like, yo.
I'm telling you, one of them number African niggas threw that suave deodorant at that dude, nigga, and knocked him out. Nigga, I'm telling you, the niggas are good, bro. Yo, I saw that shit, and I reconsidered my fighting. I was like, I'm just a pretty nigga. I'm just getting for the business. I'm not really here fighting.
But yeah, like I was talking with somebody about that the other day, but I was in Central. I was involved with that big ass fight that happened, so I got kicked out. And then, do you remember the My Turn program?
Absolutely, I remember my nigga. That's still the thing here.
Yeah, because of My Turn, they went to the state board and said, let him take his GED. And the state board was like, My Turn's vouching for you, go take your GED. And I got my GED 2 months after I got kicked out of Central.
Yo, that's crazy. You know, it's funny because I didn't finish Central either, bro.
Where'd you?
I didn't know. Junior year, I dropped out and I got my GED. But in less than 5 months, I was already enrolled in college.
That's.
Because I never took a break. I just kept going. And then I joined the military. And then once I joined the military, bro, it was like I didn't have to worry about school no more.
Yeah. I know. I did some time at Hester College up there.
Yeah, that's where I started.
Yeah, I went to Hester too, and surprisingly I went for criminal justice.
Same here, bro. Same here. I was so dumb with it. They had that little, poster with all the careers in it.
Yeah.
Like they got that poster. The lady asked me what I wanted to school for, nigga, and I just took a peek, and I was like, a cop. I've always wanted to be a cop my whole life. I had to say that, for financial aid reasons,
Yeah.
financial aid purposes.
But that was fucked up too, because like when I was taking the classes, one of the instructors I had was the sheriff for the county. What's up, everybody on Kick? How y'all doing? But yeah,
everybody on Kick, y'all listening to Juancho the comedian.
Did you just throw the dog?
Yeah, I did. I just got him out of the way, right? I know, man.
This nigga just threw the fucking dog. Yo! I'm dead.
That's my homie, bro. I love my dog, bro. That's my dog. You know that I've heard people talk about, you can't go to work. My dog died. It was bullshit. I would be like, yo, get the fuck out of that. Like, you still have to work. Like, if I lose my dog, nigga, I'm taking a week off. Nigga, I'll be down for fuck what people say, bro. I'm taking a week. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. That little nigga got a hold of me. I don't know what it is. Wait. You got pets, bro?
Nah, I got kids.
Kids, they don't do the same on what Lolo does.
I don't know. My youngest acts pretty. He acts pretty much like a dog most days.
Like, why did you cut off? What?
He acts like a dog most days.
Oh, you're
Yeah, my youngest.
Oh, now I get it. That's terrible. That's terrible. I just got that. My wife whispered in my ear, she's like, she just told you don't have that time about
No, and listen, So the worst part about that is, for me, it's at least hilarious though. And going back, you remember what I was like as a kid.
Yes. You're high.
I'm dealing with round 2 now.
Really?
Dude, everything about his personality and everything. Like, the only thing he got from his mom was her hair and light skin, but his personality and his facial expressions, it's me all over again.
Hey, but hey, look at you, bro. You turned out to be fine, so I'm pretty sure it's culture, boy. You just got a guy. But you were a high end. You like to fight. That was the thing. You just always like to fight. You just always like, I saw you in the office, nigga, fighting, nigga. I always like to fight.
All the fucking time. It was never anything else. It was always, what are you doing in the office? Got in a fight.
But those are good days, man.
No, that was when, fighting aside, I had a lot of fun, at that point in my life and stuff like that, and it was good years. Like, I had a lot of fun minus the fighting and shit. And, I feel I've grown up into an all right person. I mean, I'm still hot headed, but being a dad taught me a little bit more patience and being calm. I'm still hot headed as a motherfucker though. I still be telling people all the time, because I know, like, not that long ago I got into it with someone, and you know me, I just like throwing jokes into shit too. So I was like, yo, nigga, you go to Manchester, New Hampshire, dog, you ask about me. They know about me up there. They know what I'm about. And he's like, the fuck? I'm like, yo, people know.
Yo, bro, could I get into something with you? One of my friends sent this to me. They sent me this. All right, so remember I used to rap, remember?
Yep.
Bro.
Jaro we Juancho.
Jerry Juancho, holy shit, nigga. Yes. Man, those are part of the 32,000 I was telling you about. Yo, yeah, I have to play you this song. I have to. Well, first I'm gonna have to send it to you somehow. Maybe you can get it real quick. Yo, you have WhatsApp?
What the fuck is that?
WhatsApp is an app that you can send large files, and it's a communication thing. It's like, or like for like international people. That's how I communicate with people sometimes. When I need to send them like large files, I can send you a song. I want you to, I made this song 17 years ago.
Which one was it?
Nigga, this one, it's one of my favorites. It's called Knocking at My Door. It's fucking, yo, nigga, it's one of the gangsters songs I've ever heard.
Yo, was that one of the... That wasn't one of the ones that was on the, one of the basement mixtapes, was it?
No. Basement is another thing. No, that's something else, nigga. That's something else. Basement was like the beginning. But then after that, towards like high school, towards the end, and college, like the songs that I'm talking about, I made in college.
Okay.
Like I was in college and I was like fucking mad shit. Yo, but I listen to them now and I'm like, yo, I think they're fucking good. My kids and my wife, they laugh. They say, no, I'm right. I'm like, no, I'm fucking right. But they won't tell me. They won't give it to me. Yo, but I'm gonna send it to you right now. Watch. Let me see here. I'm gonna go to files. Fucking iPhone, yo. Files. Yeah. Yo, but wait a minute, bro. How can I send it to you?
I don't know. I was gonna say, if you want, like, after I get off all this, I can figure out that WhatsApp shit, and then I'll let you know my info, and you can send it to me on that.
Why can't you email it to me?
Nah, nigga, we gotta figure this shit. Now you gotta play it while we live, bro. You want the world to hear this shit, and then you put the song on the link, and people can listen to the motherfucking song, nigga. Yo, hold up, nigga. Yo, you guys don't know, mommy. They know about the stream. You know about the stream, too, nigga.
Yo, because...
Can't he just play it?
Yeah, made up.
Oh, I found it! Oh, shit, I found it! Hold up. How do I send it, though?
Why don't you just play it?
You want me to play it?
Go ahead, play it. Look how excited this motherfucker got too. But yo, before you play it,
I'm gonna airdrop the
You're
You know,
being
all I
so.
do it goes perfect.
Yo, but yo, your wife gonna get you, dog, and I'm not even gonna feel bad for you on that one.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga. Nah, dude, I told my wife this ain't the 1800s no more, bro. I'm a huge believer that I met her in a past life. I was probably like a slave, you know what I'm saying? Like a naked slave, shit, a house lady, you know what I'm saying? And like, she was like the master's wife, and I got caught, bitch. Wow! Here we are, nigga, 2024, baby. Boom! Oh, you were still there, my bad. You weren't supposed to hear that. My kid is on.
Nah, but before you play it though, I do remember. I forgot like what it was, but I remember like a song that y'all did on the basement mixtape. It was Jado y Juancho, and it was what the fuck was it? Me gusta esta moda y yo no sé. What the fuck were the lyrics?
Mami, tu amor me pone down cuando pienso en ti, te amo a mí. Yo, you remember. Baby, you don't understand. We were like childhood superstars when we were kids.
Let's be real about it. You were a childhood superstar. I was the angry bodyguard everybody had.
Yo, Enrique was the chicken bodyguard. Let's just call that as it is. We were celebrities, yo, baby. We were celebrities back then. Yo, my wife just going in on me. Alright, so airdrop. It says share. And then we go to. Wait, where's the airdrop?
Open,
Airdrop,
What?
hold on, puppy. Hold on, give me a second. Ando buscando. Nigga. Wait.
5 times in fucking a minute. You said I was playing? No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not that.
He's rushing over top of that.
Oh shit! I forgot the mic's on.
Yeah.
As you can see, he's not technologically advanced.
You didn't go to work and you did it right.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your face, bro. You're gonna fucking die.
You want to use mine?
Yo, this is the bullshit.
Probably throw some shit onto the back seat from the past.
Yeah.
You got that, bro. You know that, bro.
How are you going?
Oh, shit! Yo, iPhones are dope, bro. All I had to do was just tap it.
Maybe no weird
And
conversation.
like, it went into my phone. So, alright.
What's up, everybody on the kick? My bad. I'm engaging with the guest. He just, man, you gotta learn how to use your iPhone, Papa. It's easier with Samsung. I'm just. What the? Oh hell no. The excitement in your voice, though, that's what's getting me right now. Yeah. I'm glad you was a rapper, not a producer. Yeah. Really? uh, uh, oh, you getting yelled at? I don't think she likes your music.
I'm gonna send you that shit.
Bruh,
I did that stuff. I did that stuff 17 years ago.
that's definitely like a lot harder than the shit that I remember you did.
Yeah, you know I do. I'm telling you, bro. I took it when I was in college. Bro, I thought I was a rapper.
Bro, I think we all had that at one point though, because if you remember, even when we was on because we were all on Red 7 together in McLaughlin. Everybody over there was a rapper because I went through like 18 different names. We would all have like little freestyle battles and shit.
Yo, bro, I saw Antoine B.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? A lot of this happened. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of us are there, drugs, locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some that, bro, got lost in that drug game. He was one of them, bro. That nigga had some, like, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna say this, but I'm not kidding. His eyes were very beautiful. Like, remember, he got like green eyes.
Yeah.
A real nice old boy, bro. But he got wrapped up and stuff in there, and then he started, like, I don't know, started using, and then he got wrapped up and locked up.
Yeah.
And he comes out, and then I see him in the street. Another one that I saw in the street, David Child. No. Not David Child. Oh, God forbid him. No. Mitchell.
Yeah.
David Mitchell. I mean, he was cool, but I never had a problem with him. He used to bang on Matthews, but, like, I never had a problem with that dude. But now, bro, I saw him on Union Street. 30 on the
Nah, I remember him because, and actually that whole shit that had happened at Central with that big ass fight all started because of his brother Jarrell. Yep. But like that whole thing started, and I remember everybody saying like back in the McLaughlin days and shit like that. Because you know back then, like you said, I used to fight all the time, and everybody would tell me I think like a really good fight, like you and David Mitchell need to go at it, and I'm like we never ended up going at it.
Nah, y'all niggas should have not. Nah. Good thing y'all never did, bro. You know, nah, man.
He's one of them people that I could say definitely would have that would have been a hard one for me. Like that would have had to have been one of them fights that.
David Mitchell is. I love him to death. Like when I was before I did anything with police, I was a corrections officer first. And that's how I got my feet wet. I saw him in there. You know, I saw him in in the system.
Yeah.
And just he's an animal, bro. He's a different type of breed. That kid is not like, I wouldn't want you to fight him. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want you to fight people like that. And I hope that, bro. I hope he finds himself.
Yeah.
That's all I pray that he finds himself. Cause damn, bro, we all were kids at once. We all kids together, and we all hung out.
Yeah. But nah, the good thing is I've gotten away from all that. Like I'm always ready for it, just because like I don't want to be caught unaware. But I don't I don't care to fight no more. Like I actually try not to. Like back in the day, I'd be like, "Oh, you looking at me funny? Fuck it." Now I'm like, now I'm like, let me chill.
No, yeah, like me, I have a thing, right? Like, I love fighting. I love watching it. I love understanding it. I love learning. Like, oh wow, I can do this too. Like, okay. Like I'm in love with what is it? Like the fundamentals of it. I love it. I love that. Now, I was just telling my wife here, literally like this week. I was like, yo, I'm so out of shape that like, if I were to get into a fight, my brain knows the training that it requires and the technique that it requires. However, it doesn't matter that like I haven't practiced anything like that. But what makes it even worse is that I haven't worked out. So if I would get into a fight like right now, I know for a fact it's gonna be a hard one for me. Like you said, I could potentially get my ass handed to me because you get tired. When you're in the game and you're working out all the time and you're always, yo, bro, yeah, fight me then. Yeah, you're gonna get rocked because I'm hot already, right?
Yeah.
But right now, bro, my excuse for me to tell myself to go to the gym is like, nigga, if you get into any conversation, you better pray to God. You better pray to God because and it's true, bro, because like if you don't practice us, man, this is what I tell my friends now that are like married and shit, and I know a lot of them that are getting divorced and whatever. Oh, my wife don't like me, my wife don't look at me. It's because sometimes we men become these fucking bitches, bro. We've been in this relationship so long with these ladies that we lose ourselves, bro. We get all out of shape. We forget that we're fucking men, nigga. We forget. So what I'm trying to say is, work out, eat right, go out there, nigga. Go do something that you like. Go have your favorite fucking meal, nigga. Go be a man. Don't let these fucking Democrats, nigga, take your dick away like this. That's what they're trying to do, nigga. Take your dick away. Just trying to give your dick to a lady, nigga. That's what they're trying to do. Don't let them do that shit. Anyway, I
No,
just told you that I'm a Republican with that comment. But yo, listen, my nigga, all I'm trying to say is that it's good to be us. Just be dirty, nigga. Fuck that shit. And then also at the same time, be polite, What you got?
nah, I don't have to worry about anything like that. You know, the woman that I'm with is perfectly okay with me being me, and I still retain that little edge of me because it's like I tell people all the time. I'm like, listen, if you would have knew
Hold
me,
on, Ricky. Didn't you lose like hella weight, bro? You're strong, my nigga.
I dropped from at one point I was 400 pounds, and
I remember, bro. No, I don't. Nigga, if I don't know fucking pounds.
yeah, I was like the biggest I ever got. I think was like 420 pounds or some shit like that. And then I ended up meeting a friend at Hesser who he was big on working out, and he got me to drop down to like 290, and I was solid muscle. And then I've gotten away from that a little bit, but I do enough to keep myself at like 250 now, still strong as shit. So I do that, but
Just be healthy. That's my point. It's like just stay healthy, just stay doing the things. You know what I mean? Like fuck it. Don't let because my wife, that's one thing she does about me. She does say, "Hey, you're such a man." I don't know what she means by that, but I think it's a compliment. I think.
I don't I don't know. I don't know. It might be, it might not be, but yeah, no, but like I'll tell people, I'm like, yo, if you would have known me like 15, 20 years ago, like we could have been throwing hands all day. I'm like, now, I'm like, don't let me bring that side of me out. Like, just let me be happy and calm. Like, just let me be me right now.
Oh my gosh. Yo, shit, dude, I'm at 1%. I didn't even know. I gotta plug your ass. Damn, nigga. I wonder how long I was at 1%. I didn't check that shit. I so happy with that's the screen like Lance said. Oh
But
man.
yeah, I definitely, I feel that most of us anyways, have been able to grow and overcome like all the shit that we used to do and deal with. And, a lot of us really did come out better for it. I know that there's a bunch of us who, we all grew up together who they did some shit, they're gone, whether it's in the system or they're just gone. But like, I think about shit like that every now and then, and I'm like, yo, like I grew up with this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck happened? And so even like now, there's very there's very few people from back then that I actually still talk to. You know, but if I ever seen them, like I'd still talk to them and shit like that. But it's just everybody took a different path.
Everybody, everybody has this path. And me, I'm just watching this, and I think about it. I'm just like, damn, I'm from these streets, I'm from here. A lot of dudes didn't make it out, or like, thank you God, thank you God. I just keep
Yeah, which I know that was one of my things and why I ended up in Florida was because like I knew the life being up there and like I knew that there was like two options for me, death or jail, and I was like I gotta get out, like I can't. And then I know there were like lots of periods of times too where I'm like, yo, I miss being home, like I want to go back home, but I know the shit that I would get into, and then I got lucky that I ended up having my son because now I'm like nah, like I'm ready for a fight, but I think about him at the same time, and I'm like, I can't put myself in a position where I won't be able to see my kid, where I can't hug my kid, like, and I have some people who've been like, yo, like you got soft, and I'm like, I didn't get soft, I became a dad. I said, you got to think about
nah,
shit.
nigga, you became a man, bro. Like, fuck that. You didn't come soft. And I hate people that say that, bro. Niggas, you know what's funny, bro? Not to interrupt, but you just like, fuck my friend, you know me, I'm eating. I got bro. Like, uh, the nigga, nigga, I hate when niggas that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They try to tell nigga how to raise their kids. They try to tell you, like, oh, what you gotta do. They don't have no fucking clue. I was gonna tell you a long ass story, but I'm gonna save you the story because I talk too much. Whatever you get out of it, you're right, dude. You're right. Keep going. Tell me more about this motherfucker.
But nah, he just like he hit me with like you're soft, you ain't the way that you used to be and shit like that because it's a friend that I've known for a while, and I'm like, nah, dog, like I grew up, I got a kid, like I gotta show them the right way, and like I know my parents tried to show me the right way, but I was a hard headed motherfucker. I was hard headed, I was hot headed, I didn't give a shit. Like all I knew back then was I'm a fighter, I like to fight, I win my fights, like that's all I cared about. Now it's a whole different set of battles that I have, and I'm like, I can't go through that. It's not that I'm soft. That part of me is still there. I just don't let it out because I don't feel that I need to let it out unless something extreme happens, then it's a problem because if I have to let that side out, like,
To defend, to protect, like,
yeah,
that's it,
and
bro.
that's what I tell people.
Like, yeah.
I'm always like, I'm letting you know, like, I don't bring that side out because if I do, something's going to happen. And it's not about whether I want it to happen or not. That side of me takes over and it's over. I don't have a thought process. I react and I act and I just go. And I'm like, and bad shit's going to happen. It's not that I'm soft. I'm smarter now. I've grown. I know that I need to keep that behind me, but still remember where I came from at the same time. I was like, so it's not that I'm soft. I'm just keeping people safe.
How's your mother, bro?
She's good, and actually she asks about you every now and then. She's like, whatever happened to that crazy ass nigga Juan?
Send her the link, bro. Send her the link. Now she can see your boy.
It's actually funny because she's been listening to you the whole time on the podcast. She watches the lives and all that shit.
Oh, really? Yo.
Yeah.
Mami, te queremos mucho por este lado todavía.
Yeah, every now and then, like, she'll ask, or, like, my sister Jasmine will be like, you still talk to that Juancho kid? I'm like, hell yeah. That's my nigga. What you mean? She's like, yo, he was fucking crazy. I'm like, we all were. It was good shit, though.
In those days, I stole my mom's car and I took my girlfriend Monica. Remember Monica, nigga? I took Monica to the beach with Larry and his girl Samantha.
Yeah.
I got home, and I went to go sleep back up to my window, and my window was shut, and I saw the light that was my light was off, and my light was on, and I looked, there was a shadow in my mom, nigga. I didn't even bother calling up the window, I just rang the doorbell. Yo, my dad opened the door. Listen, my dad opened the door, and he goes, give me the keys. I gave him the keys, and he goes, go back home, go to Larry's house. Go to Larry's house. And after school, don't come here. Go to Larry's house. I'll pick you up.
That nigga saved you.
Nigga, help
Oh, hell no. He said conjugals.
Yeah, nigga, because I was sneak monitoring in the basement. Yo, nigga, my family had this whole thing on me. So they're like, yo, this nigga used to sneak in his car.
Hell no. Hold up.
Yo, bro, you know how they knew? That I would take, you know, the condom part, you know, the condom, like, you take the condom, you rip it.
Yeah.
Rip it. Well, I would take the condom because I'm smart. I would, like, put it in my pocket. But that part that was in my mouth, nigga, I would spit it. I would spit it. And eventually I had like a mountain of those things laying around in the basement.
Bruh.
And my mom started, like, you know, my mom started getting curious. I was like, what the fuck is so she started throwing it to the family. Like, she's like, what are these little triangle little cuts? Like, what are they? And then my sisters, they put that shit together. These are condoms.
Alright, hold up real quick. So, my bad, everybody. We're still here with the guests. The podcast is about to end, though, but we are going to continue on the lives for the after show, which has already been a long-ass after show, but we don't give a fuck because we're fucking around having fun. So, Juancho, anything you want to say to the podcast people before we sign off and continue with the after show?
Nah, puppy, do your thing, yo. Have a good day, guys.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Tommy had to step out for a minute. He'll be back, but we love you. Appreciate you. Check out the YouTube. Follow all that shit. And don't forget that if you watch this and you're in Africa or India, you can get us on your major streaming services now. So go ahead, cop that out. Listen up. Fucking 4 years worth of content. Shit.